Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope by the grace of God you are doing well. So guys, today's episode we are going to be cutting and stitch a v-neck pattern. So this for example, you understand. So without wasting my time, let's get it started. So this is the fabric right here. This is the fabric that we are going to use for the v-neck, you understand. So let's measure the width. The width is 14.25 inches, you understand, as you see right here, you understand. So the length is also 14 inches, because this is just example for you to see how to make how to cut and stitch a v-neck. So to start it, we just have to fold it into two. Just have to fold the fabric into two, you understand. You just have to fold the fabric into two, you understand, how to make the v-neck. So we're gonna measure it and we'll get a 7, because if the whole width length is 14 inches, if we fold it into two, it's gonna give 7 inches, you understand. So we are going to make example of let's say we are going to make a shirt, and the shirt back is going to be a back 12, you understand. The shirt back is going to be back 12. So what we are going to do is to get the neck measurement, that we used to cut a back 12, you understand. That neck measurement, the width is 2.5 inches, you understand. The width is 2.5 inches, because as for back 18 and stuff, the neck width is 3 inches, but as for back 12, it's gonna be 2.5 inches, you understand. So we have marked the 2.5 inches as the width right here, you understand. 2.5 inches, and the length is also going to be the 2.5 inches. The length of the neck is going to be 2.5 inches. So we have marked it with the pen right here. So today we are going to make a v-neck. So v-neck, we have to add 3.5 inches to the back 12, you understand. Then v-neck open, you understand. If it was back 18, we would have add 4 inches or 4.5 inches, you understand. So if it's back 12, we are going to add 3.5 inches to make it. Let's add 3.5 inches and mark it, so that it's gonna be the v-neck open. The v-neck is going to be long, for the person neck is going to enter, or the head to enter and release freely, understand. So after marking the 3.5 inches right here, we are going to measure half inches right here, half inches on the weight line like this, on the down part here, you understand. So we are going to draw a line like this. This is the half inches. So guys, this is the half inches right here. So we are going to mark a line, or draw a line from straight to the width, the top there, from the 2.5 to the half inches, you understand. So we are going to mark the line from the top to the down part, you understand. So guys, we are marking the line. So guys, this is a line. This is a line. This is how to mark the line. So if you supposed to cut the shirt, you just have to mark here too, you understand, so that you trim it, you understand. So we are going to cut it. So guys, this is exactly how to cut it. So watch it carefully, so that you're able to know how to do yours too nice and beautiful, you understand. So this is how to cut it. We are cutting it according to the line that we have marked, you understand. We are cutting it according to the line that we have marked. So this is the shoulders. Let's say this is the shoulders, you understand. So this is exactly how to cut it. So if you open it, this is exactly how it's going to be looking, you understand. This is exactly how the v-neck face is going to be looking. So this is the front. So this is the front. So that design, so the fabric that we are going to use for the v-neck, the actual v-neck, is a different fabric, you understand. So the different fabric, we have cut it and we have put the same measurement. We have put a stiff on it and we have ironed it to make it the same measurement. So let me show you the measurement. You understand? So the width is 2¼ inches and the length is what? 7 inches. So guys, the reason why the length is 7 inches is that it's the same. You understand? They are twins. You understand? It's the same measurement. Yes. This is the fabric and we have what? Put the what? Stiff on it and we have iron it. The reason why this measurement is 7 inches is that when we cutted this, we said this width is 2½ inches and the length is what? 2½ inches. That's the main neck without cutting the v-neck, and we add the v-neck on to it to make it 3½ inches, and it's going to be what? Add together 3½ inches plus 2½ is going to be what? 6 inches. You understand? So when we are making the v-neck, when we are going to make the v-neck, so it's going to be what? 6½ inches or something. You understand? So this is what we are seeing right here. So we are seeing 6 and almost half, right? Let's take it like that. So we made it 7 inches. You understand? And if we want to make a v-neck, just have to make the what? This piece or this fabric to be longer than this cutting. You know, this v-neck, how we cutted this is going to be what? Longer than this one. You understand? So if you see it right here, you're gonna see that this is it. You understand? It's longer than this one. You understand? So to fold and stitch the v-neck, we just have to what? Fold the fabric like this. You understand? We just have to fold the fabric like this. We are making an example. You understand? For example, so as we told earlier, this is 2¼ inches. So if we fold it into 2, the measurement is going to be what? 1 inches right here. You understand? So what we are going to do is to what? Stitch it from the top here. We are going to stitch it from the top here. We are going to measure 1/4 inches. So we are going to stitch it from the top to the down part. Understand? So guys, let's get it done right now. So you are going to get it done right now. So we are stitching it from the 1/4 inches to the down part. So guys, watch it carefully so that you're able to what? Watch it carefully so that you're able to see what we are doing. So guys, so we are going to end here. You understand, guys? After stitching it, we are going to end right here. You understand? We are going to end it right here, and we are going to pick the other one, the other fabric. We are going to pick the other fabric that we are using for the v-neck. You understand? And we are going to fold it the way we fold this one. You understand? So we are going to turn the fabric like this. We are going to turn the fabric like this, and to make sure it's the same measurement we are using. You understand? And to make sure it's the same measurement we are using. So guys, we are going to stitch it from the down part to the top part. You understand? We are going to use stitch it from the down part to the top part. So that is 1/4 inches. You understand? That is 1/4 inches that we said we are going to use it for the measurement. So we are stitching it from the down to the top part. We are stitching it from the down to the top part. So guys, we are stitching it from and we have done it, right? So we just have to stitch it so that the thread ain't gonna be removing. You understand? So whenever you stitch anything, you just have to stitch it. Whenever you see anything, you just have to stitch it to make it start firm, so that the thread is not gonna be removing. You understand? So this is the point that we have made so far. this is where we have reached so far. You understand, guys? This is where we have reached so far. So guys, to continue, we just have to what? We just have to what? Turn the fabric like this and cut here. Cut this part. Let me mark it so that you see where I'm cutting. You understand? See where I'm cutting. Let me mark it so that you see exactly where I'm what cutting. This part doesn't stitch well, so we just have to what? Stitch it very well so that we continue what we are doing today. This part didn't stitch at the down part well, so we just have to what? Stitch it well. So guys, if you are new here, kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the post notification. We're gonna bring you more tutorials on sewing and some best series on these channels. On this channel, you understand? So the place that I've marked, you understand, is where we are going to what? Cut. You see, I have marked this side, you have marked this side, so we are going to use the scissors to what? Cut it. We ain't gonna make it cut the what? The thread. We ain't gonna make it cut the what? The thread. You understand? We ain't gonna make it cut the thread. So guys, this is where we have cut it. You understand? So we are going to cut this part too. So we are going to cut this part too, just like we did this first one. You understand? So guys, we have done this part. So we have cutted it. You understand? So we are going to fold it inside. We are going to fold this part inside. You understand? And to fold this part too inside. You understand? We are going to fold it inside. You understand? So guys, this is exactly how we are going to do it. We are going to fold this inside too. You understand? We are going to fold this one too inside. You understand? And it's gonna be like this. So we are going to turn the fabric like this. We are going to turn the fabric like this. And guys, after turning the fabric, this is exactly what we are going to what? Get. And we are going to what? Stitch it. You understand? We are going to stitch it. I'm gonna mark it so that you will see exactly where I am stitching it, or exactly where we're going to what? Stitch it. You understand? Exactly where we are going to what? Stitch it. So guys, watch it carefully so that you're able to what? Get what we are doing today. First of all, let me make sure that what we are doing is clear. You understand? So we are going to stitch it. We are going to stitch it from this part. From this part, we are going to join the what? We are going to join the what? Them together. We are going to join them together. So we are going to stitch it from this part to the end part. You understand? So guys, we are making it stick. We are making it stitch. So guys, we are done stitching this part. We are done stitching this part. So we are going to turn it. So guys, if we turn it, this is exactly how it's going to be what looking. This is exactly how it's going to be looking. You understand? We will be ironing it to make it what? Smooth. You understand? We will iron it to make it smooth. So what we are going to do now is to go and iron it and to come and show you the next part. So guys, after ironing it like this, what we are going to do is to what? To stitch it on top of it through this part, onto this part, onto this part. You understand? So we are going to do it right now. We are stitching it from the top to the down part. So watch it carefully. So that we're able to what? know how to do yours too, you understand? Very beautiful and simple. So guys, we are stitching it. I hope you are watching it. So we are going to go onto the top part just like we did came to the down. So guys, this is for example video. So we are just making this video in case you don't know how to make a v-neck pattern. So guys, this is exactly how to cut and stitch a v-neck pattern. This is exactly how to cut and stitch a v-neck pattern. This is exactly how to cut and stitch a v-neck pattern. So this is exactly how it's looking. This is exactly how it's looking. Please, if you like this video, kindly hit the subscribe button, turn on the post notification, share this video for your loved ones to come and join the family, subscribe, and let's get more. Let's go viral. Thank you for watching.